Hello, my name is Brittany Klenzar, and I'll be talking about the impact of tobacco use on people and the environment. Today, around 1.1 billion people over the age of 15 smoke cigarettes. There are serious health effects associated with tobacco use, including the development of kidney, pancreatic, and colon cancer. The smoke of a cigarette is extremely dangerous, containing 4,700 chemicals, 43 of which are known carcinogens. With all smoke containing carbon monoxide, the user's lungs is seriously compromised. Unfortunately, the impact of cigarettes is not distributed equally throughout the population. In the United States, cigarette use is more common in those with lower educational attainment, low socioeconomic status, blue-collar workers, and minorities such as American Indians. Those with a high school diploma are far more likely than those with a college degree to smoke, at 26.4% versus 7.9%, and these individuals smoke almost twice as many years as those with at least a bachelor's degree. There are also disparities seen in secondhand smoke exposure, where globally, women comprise 47% of deaths from secondhand smoke. A more recent disparity seen in smoking has been the rise in e-cigarette use among adolescents, with a 78% increase in high school students. Disparities are especially prevalent in low and middle income countries, where 90% of tobacco farming takes place, targeted advertisements are permitted, and little legislation implemented on smoking bans. Tobacco farming that takes place in low and middle income countries also has a significant environmental impact as it contributes to deforestation, loss of biodiversity, CO2 release, and pollution from pesticides that are used for the crop. Tobacco also offers no replenishment to the soil, resulting in the land after harvest possessing no food value for livestock or poultry. Since the farming is taking place in poor countries, tobacco is ruining water and future food production, both of which are not in abundance in these areas. In addition to the impact farming has on the environment, tobacco smoke also poses serious environmental risks as it contains 2.5 particulate matter and gives off 2.6 million tons of carbon dioxide and about 5.2 million tons of methane. Moreover, tobacco cultivation contributes to the growing waste problem as 45 million tons of solid waste, 6 million tons of nicotine waste, and almost 4 million tons of chemical waste are given off in tobacco production. The cigarette butts littered by many users also pose a risk as they have been found to contain lead and arsenic. Since tobacco production contributes to CO2 emissions and deforestation, it is evident that cigarettes are playing a detrimental role in climate change. Stopping the serious effects of the tobacco industry will prove to be difficult as they have lobbied so successfully that cigarettes are not considered a drug, nor are they allowed to be referred to as a hazardous chemical. With the serious risk tobacco has on both environment and people, it is important to implement measures that mitigate this risk. Prevention includes legislation to counteract the aggressive lobbying the industry has done and prevent any future smokers. Implementation of global smoke-free laws in public places and occupational settings could help combat the hazardous chemicals in secondhand smoke. Further, regulation of pesticides and chemical use on the land and limitations on the amount of waste and pollution allowed in tobacco production could lessen the current impact of these products. Banning targeted advertisements in low and middle income countries and raising taxes on tobacco products could also reduce the impact of cigarettes, as these taxes have been shown to alter demand. While smoking rates have declined in wealthier countries, it is necessary to expand legislation to low and middle income countries where detrimental health impacts and unsustainable practices will destroy both humans and the environment.